Hey everybody, Damo here from the Charter Collection Fishing Charters and the Charter Vessel Diversity, bringing you another top catch bait and tackle fishing report. It has been an interesting few weeks. I'll leave my sunnies on as I turn around and put the sun on my face. It has been an interesting few weeks. As in our last report, we spoke about fishing motor ora through to Tiri and the northern end of the Tiri Passage. Again, that has been the area of hot activity. Well, down this end of the Gulf anyway, and why drive past it when it's been so damn good? I'll talk about the rest of the Gulf just shortly. This area that I'm talking about, the Tiri Channel and north of Tiri, between Tiri and Carwell, including the islands, Motor Ora, Motor Kiri Kiri, and the channels there, have been subject to a lot of early spring snapper moving in, and this of course is a good thing. It's great for me because it's close to home and it keeps our fuel bill down. We burn anywhere between 40 and 50,000 litres a year, so it's a big concern to us when we have to keep driving 30 miles out every day and 30 miles home every day, and it soon adds up. However, and it makes for a long day because those winter trips are always a bit longer. But now spring is well and truly set in and the fish are here in better numbers. The depth of water in this area is about 30 metres, and that's about the depth that seems to be pretty consistent at the moment. The numbers of fish are varying between 40 to 90 fish a day. Today, which is Tuesday the 9th, it's been a little slower, and it's down the 30-40 end of things today, and fish up to about 4 kgs. So although the fish are quite nice fish, and there's a lot of carway in the area, it just slowed down a little today, and Chris there behind me, who's washing up at the end of the proceedings, 5:30 here, said that even the big workups they got into today just didn't really produce. So maybe those snapper aren't on the bite, maybe they've moved off from the area a little, and keeping that in mind, Chris also went and had a look south of Tiri down in the shipping lane there, which has been holding a few fish also. So but at the end of the day, a little slower, so a good time to report, because that's how we do it. We give it to you how it is, real time and real talk. So predominantly bait fishing in this area. The hottest area has been where the 30-metre contour line goes across the top of Motor Ora there, just out from Motor Ora. It's only a couple of miles out, if that, mile even. And also where it bends into the top of the Tiri Channel, both at the northern end of Tiri and at the southern end, the northeastern end of Wangaproa and the northeastern end of Tiri. The contour line dips in there. There seems to be quite a little bit of bait in there, and there seems to be a bit more snapper action there too when the tide's running. When it's not, then keep an eye out for birds. Maybe move down into Wangaproa Bay, that Army Bay to Motor Ora line, and have a look down through there. Other areas in the Gulf, my colleague Paul Senior from Wave Dancer tells me he's been fishing Coromandel, the Fantail Bay area, again with pretty good success. Says the fish are all quite nice fish, probably much the same sort of size it's over this side as well. Another colleague of mine tells me that down in the Firth is still a bit patchy, but when you get on them it's really good. So that's pretty much how it is, early season stuff in the Gulf. Things that have been working for us have been the New Zealand pilchards, the loligo squid, the Californian squid. This is particularly when we're sitting on the anchor using the current, which we've had to do especially in the windy days. Looking around today, you can see that the trees here just aren't even moving at all, so it's quite a nice change. So those have been the best baits. Also fresh yellowtail, and the live bait tank on Diversity is pretty much always full of fresh yellowtails and maybe some small carwais, a few other bits and pieces in there that we use for cut baits and also use for live baits as well. So the other thing that's been working really well is the Gulp Nemesis, although I'm out of those now, and I believe that the next shipment of those is in a couple of weeks, and that's when all the stores should have them. So at the moment I believe it's only the Top Catch stores that have the few remaining packets in stock. I'll be trying to get some more of those tomorrow when I go and see Justin up at Top Catch Wangaproa here. Just watching the stingrays swim past me as I speak, and perories and a few snapper and bits and pieces in there as well. So that's the other thing that's pertinent as well, is that when there's fish in this close in the marina, in the Gulf Harbour Marine Reserve as I call it, then the fish are typically in close around the coast here as well. So it makes good sense not to travel too far, maybe fish your feet first and keep your eyes out for the workups that happen in this general area. The other thing that has been working for us has been the jitterbug in green, candy apple green, and in pink. Been a successful lure that for us. Also the bottom ship jig in the orange with the chrome, that has been also pretty good as well, and I've got some footage on the GoPro camera which you may still see up on, we've got a boom there, we have the GoPro sitting on the boom, we plunge it under the water and we do that. That's from one of our sponsors, from Pure Air, the Pure Air Action Cam, and you'll see some of that footage coming up in future episodes on DTV. Some of the underwater footage, kingfish coming up, 15, 17 pound snappers coming up to the net, and some of the underwater stuff. Haven't yet got fish taking baits under the water, but we're only plunging the camera down as long as that pole is, so only about 6 or 8 feet. But we'll get there, we'll keep at it for you. What's coming up? Make the most of the weather this week, because I can tell you from what I see on the map is it looks like maybe Saturday's looking a little bit like custard. I just see this big front coming across the Tasman, and although it may not be on the map yet, but I do see it there on some of the images that are available on the interwebs. That's right, you can use the interwebs for other things other than pornographic material. So use it for sourcing out the latest weather forecasts. METView, METVUW, is a very good site to foresee the weather, and it seems to be pretty accurate. Also Boy Weather, Swell Map, and bom.gov.au, the Australian site, also seems to be pretty accurate. Now, Saturday looks like it could be onshores, sort of 25, 35 and heavy rain. Sunday looks like it's going to back off to the round of the west, maybe a bit of northwest even, and then Monday, Tuesday next week look glamour. So make the most of it this week, because it's stellar up here at the moment. It really is. The water is flat and the sea is calm, and the sky, the clouds are not moving, the trees are not moving, the birds are singing, and the fish have been trying to bite. And then it looks like the weekend's custard, and next week, early next week, looks glamour. So make the most of those little opportunities while you can. This is spring in New Zealand, people, and you really don't get much options other than it's either windy or it's beautiful flat calm. There is no in between. There is only wind or beautiful flat conditions like we have here today. So I'll just go inside of the chart and basically point these areas out to you that have been working so well, and then we'll cut us a few of the action shots from the week and leave you there with that. So let's go and have a little bit of a peeky boo and see how we go.
Well, there's a couple of sliding necklaces in there too.
Okay, so here it is. This is the wonderful Hauraki Gulf, the big flat basin, the big flat snapper pool, if you like. That's what makes it such a fantastic place for snapper to breed, is it's a big flat basin full of food, and they come in every year, of course, at this time to do that, to procreate the species. Anyway, zooming right in, you'll see there that red dot. Sort of marks the area. All these red dots sort of really mark the area where we've been fishing lately, and that's where we've been finding sort of the best workups, is along the contour line here, this one here, and dipping into the Terry Channel through here, and then out along this 30-metre contour line out off Motuora, pretty good too. Also in the evenings down through here has been good, and even down into here as well for small boats, but you don't tend to venture down there too often. Further to what I was saying earlier on about the Fantail Bay area, you'll see the black marks on the chart here. That's probably a pretty good place to start if you're in the Fantail Bay area, is out off the wreck, or the area where they presume the wreck is. Position approximate is what the PA stands for. This whole area through here, definitely worth a look. The other area, and no dots on this because it's so variable, is between sort of Ponui and cow and calf. So this sort of area here, and you can see there's lots of bottom changes there and stuff. That area there, also a little bit patchy, but when you get it good, it's going to be epic. So keep your eyes open. Also at the top of the firth, which is this area here, we call this the top of the firth, for your workups. And basically anywhere through here now you should start to see workups. You should start to see a bit more bait activity. There's reports on the interwebs again of fish being caught down through the area here. So yeah, there you have it. That's about the size of it. This area here is where we're sort of concentrating our efforts at the moment. It seems to be pretty good. Also south of Wangapro here, also good early season spot for us because it's close. Won't be too much longer and the fish will be down in the channels and out of Home Bay and in this general area here too. So you Auckland based fishers and small boats will certainly be looking forward to that. There's probably some fish there now in pretty good numbers, but you probably haven't tapped it because the wind has been so damn strong and ugly. So there you go.
Take some bait with you. Make sure you're taking the slow jigs with you. Make sure you're taking those Berkeley gulps with the beautiful big curly tail, the Gulp Nemesis. Try out the Shimano Trigger X's as well with the Ultra Bite pheromone triggering scent. You'll need some of that, especially on a slower day like we've had today. And take with you some caution and some care. Don't drive through the workups and scare all the fish off everybody else. And yeah, that's about it. So this is Damo and Chris signing off from the Good Vessel Diversity and another Top Catch Bait and Fishing Tackle Fishing Report. Catch us on Facebook, Diversity-Fishing. Catch us on the interwebs when you're surfing for good quality fishing and weather reports only. And you'll see us on Facebook at Diversity-Fishing. You'll see us at www.charterconnection.co.nz, and you can also catch Top Catch at topcatch.co.nz for all the latest in fishing tackle, specials, combo deals, bait, ice, burley, the works. Get into it. See you out there.
Pretending that you'll now regret what's happened in the early days, riding on into the haze, completely foolish up and down. I believed in nothing wrong. To wake up hurt so deep inside.